I got the secret to the softies, and I'm going to do it real quick, start to finish. The secret is this right here. It's a yarn needle. My wife crochets. It's a yarn needle. And all I did was I cut down a 550 cord, got some 550 cord gut. You put that through there. Sew your needle. There's two different ways. You can pull a whole string through like this, or you can do it like you normally would sew. You know, home ec class, right? Just like that. That's the way I'm going to do it this time. Lighter. On your softies, you got the back where the back's at. In the front, you can see where there's a little edge right there where the two pieces of the cloth come together. I go to the second tier. You're gonna hear my kids in the back, sorry. And I literally take the flame and I just kind of burn a little hole right there on the second one. And all it needs to be is melted. You take your metal needle and it's gonna stick right through that, in through. Now you can see as I'm doing that, it literally goes right under there. To make this easier, you watch as I do it. Maddie, are you timing? Go ahead and time. As I'm doing it, I can push it through, and you keep it as close to the material as possible on the outside or on the inside, because the elastic's behind it. And so as I'm pushing through, you can see how watch my fingers, how I'm pulling and pushing. I'm going to come to a seam, and you guys were talking about, bring it up here, Silas. You guys were talking about going around these. You can go right through that. This is just a metal needle, and it'll go right through these seams too. They just go right through. Well, I spoke too soon maybe. Let's see if it'll go right through. You still got to keep it on the top or close to. This one's decided to be tough. I was going to try and set a record. Well, you kind of have to find it because there's always a way through. I've found, there it is. It's there's always a way through. It's just kind of settling down and trying to work your way around the material there. So I didn't even go through a hole. It literally goes through, and then you just push it around. So I'm almost halfway now. I just went through a quarter in, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute, and I'm going around. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because some of you guys are probably using like bobby pins and things like that. It will also go through the back. Keep it close to the tag. Not on this side. On this side, keep it close to the tag, and you'll find the hole. It will go through. Oh, I just went through. Under the tag, through the seam. See, you can see it go right through. And I just keep going the same way. Now this is a metal one. They have. I did 3 of these with the plastic yarn needle, and this is my second with the metal needle. The metal needle, I can push from behind. If you push the yarn needle from behind, it will break, or it'll start bending and stuff. So you can't push it from behind. You have to pull it a lot more. Here's another seam, and by doing that, you're gonna break it. So you kind of need a metal one. So if you don't have a person who has a yarn needle, or a metal one, a serious one. I just went through a seam again, through another seam. It goes right through. And again, you can see as I pull it, I've only got one up here. So I did the home ec way where I've got it folded under here, and the drag string is in here still. And so I'll just keep pulling. Got to make sure that you don't pull it all the way through if you don't have a long enough gut through it. Now, keep pulling. You can hear it's dragging through there. I'm almost through. Maddie, what's my time? There's guys that can hold their breath that long, which is not me. And then, so we're at 4 minutes right now. I'm going to pull it right through there. Now, I've got it through. You grab the other side. I put my foot in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I put my foot in there, and you just keep pulling it through until you get it all the way through. And then there's my string. I pull that off. I got both my string out here. Now, I've got it to where it'll go around my waist. I'm going to just leave it like this. Some guys are wanting to put the 550 through there. That's fine. You could probably do that. Somehow attach it to this and then just pull it through with the gut. You might have trouble as you get through seams, but you know how strong this stuff is. So that's all I'm doing. I'm going to put a couple of little rubber seals or something to keep it from going through the hole. And then when I tie it like this, I'm going to tie it over like this, and then just in a bow knot, in a bow tie. And that's it. And so it's worked for me, and it went through really quickly. And if nothing else, it'll those yarn needles will help you. Come back up here, Silas. So come back up here, Silas. Thanks, son. So anyway, I might post this. I hate for you guys to be spending an hour or even 15 minutes doing these when it can take like 5 minutes. And so it's this yarn needle,